And let's just get right into San Diego State Aztec Warrior giving us $10 to start the show today. So it's a good
start.
It's a good Wednesday that's actually a Monday. San Diego State just bought itself another 3 weeks since the Mountain West meets to discuss San Diego State on July 17th. The Mountain West also just negotiated itself out of the double exit fee by stating San Diego State only owes $17 million. Well played, San Diego State. That's completely false, with all due respect. San Diego State has done nothing. San Diego State has not bought itself more time. And I think this is one of the things out there that so many people have, I don't know, propagated or pushed out, that somehow San Diego State, is playing mental chess with everybody. That's what we're hearing, that it's mental chess and the Mountain West needs the money. And there is one inescapable truth about what's going on with San Diego State. And that is that they made a tactical error. They put it in writing, and now they're trying to unwind that watch because the Pac-12 is not ready to act. You can't argue that. It's inexplainable. It's inexplicable. There's no logic to it. And this idea that somehow San Diego State now only owes $17 million, well, yeah, they only owe $17 million because that's the fee. So they gave notice before June 30th. They're being held to that notice. Now, is it possible that the Mountain West meets on the 17th that says, yeah, let's do what we need to do, let them out, let them in, any way they want? Sure it is. But the other, and I don't know, conspiracy theory, if you will, about what's going on with San Diego State is that, oh yeah, they're just trying to buy 3 more weeks so that they can get the TV deal announced and then expand, and then we're into the Pac-12. Well, you just said you're not leaving. So what's going to happen when the Pac-12 invites you and you've just said you're not leaving? You didn't just work your way out of a double or what. You just worked yourself into more headaches if you truly want to join the Pac-12. So, Jake, I just don't see any way that you can spin this positively or have this conversation about how San Diego State and the Pac-12 are simply playing mental chess. Well, we're all out here playing, pickup sticks.
Yeah, I mean, there's no unwinding the clock, and I think that's the biggest thing here is you can't go backwards in time. And I think if they could, they would not have sent the intent to leave letter. They would have not done all the talking they've done. And I completely agree. I don't think that there's a way for you to just escape the situation, for you to just not pay any type of money or any type of damages fees, let's say, or anything of that sort. Because, again, when you say you're going to leave a conference, it majorly impacts the TV deal situation. I mean, again, anytime in any conference a school leaves, that automatically triggers renegotiating the TV deal. So yeah, sure, maybe we're all just behind here. Maybe we don't know what the hell we're talking about. And maybe George Kliavkoff and San Diego State have some grand plan, and this was just all part of the strategy. But I'm not going to be the guy that drinks the Kool-Aid. I'm not doing that because I don't think that's what happened.
No, and I don't know why we always have to have a conspiracy theory about this stuff. It's always confused me. San Diego State, and go back, the videos are on the channel, and Glenn, I know you know this more than most people do, but we've been telling you since this whole thing started that San Diego State made a significant error in their media strategy. That J.D. Wicker, the athletic director at San Diego State, was allowed to essentially plant a quote with Seth Davis at The Athletic, where he said, we're leaving, we're going somewhere, the Big 12 or the Pac-12. That right there should have been a huge red flag that San Diego State was in a bad way. It should have been a huge red flag that San Diego State was in real trouble, because it tells me that you were not prepared for the repercussions of that statement, because I think that's where the backlash began. If we're being totally honest, I think that right there, that statement from J.D. Wicker in The Athletic is where all the trouble for San Diego State began. And then on the flip side of that, you look at Adela De La Torre, the president, writing just a haphazard letter that she immediately knew As soon as she hit send, she immediately knew she was in trouble. She sent it to all of the presidents in the Mountain West. She sent it to the commissioner. She said, we're leaving. Can we get a 30-day extension? And we'd like a payment plan. The Mountain West isn't a furniture store. You're not getting a payment plan. You're leaving. You're taking a significant market share away from the Mountain West. They're keeping your money. And if you didn't hear the detail, the Mountain West is withholding $6 million in payments to San Diego State in lieu of the $17 million exit fee. So now you're in this situation where, hey, you owe them this money, and there's no way to get away from it. You owe them $11 million. Now, you can say you're playing chess or whatever this is, but I'm telling you, this is not a game. This is not somehow spin or bullshit. This is like real life for the Mountain West that you have completely forsaken.
Mm-hmm.
That's the other, in my opinion, that's the other real storyline here. Because what has San Diego State really done? If we're being totally honest, what has San Diego State really done here? They have raised the middle finger to the Mountain West and said, yeah, you're not significant. You know what? Yeah, it's been fun, dude, but we're going with a 6-foot blonde.
Mm-hmm.
You're a 5'5" brunette. We're going with a 6-foot blonde.
Okay, fuck you.
Only the 6-foot blonde wasn't interested right now. And hopefully by the time homecoming comes around, she's going to check the yes box on your love note.
Oh.
Because that's what this feels like. You exposed yourself when you put in that letter, and you remember the letter San Diego State sent. You put in that letter, other conferences out of our control or whatever, other circumstances out of our control, which is from what I understand, and I don't speak Latin, but I believe that's French for the Pac-12 fucked us. That's what I believe. Right? Sir. Like that's what that feels like. Hey, there's some other people over here, George Kliavkoff and his friends in San Francisco, but actually they're not in San Francisco. We're having a housewarming party in San Ramon.
Moved, it turns out.
Yeah, they moved. They moved to San Ramon now. And they got a ranch. It's a beautiful one story, but that's neither here nor there. George and his friends over in San Ramon, because that's what that letter was.
Yeah, and I think they got overconfident. They felt like, and I don't know if George promised them something that didn't come true or what it was, but I think, I mean, maybe we all can't agree, but I certainly believe that they got told something. They were given information which led them to do this, which is right on your screen, which is write a letter that is, in all intent and purposes, hey, we're leaving the conference. We copied all the presidents on it, and everything's kosher. We're good to go.
As shared with Commissioner Navarez at our June 2023 Board of Directors meeting, this letter, and listen, for a letter that's not talking about or not official notice to withdrawal, this sounds awfully official. This letter is to formally notice that San Diego State intends to resign from the Mountain West Conference effective June 30th. So wait, now I know you didn't mean to officially. Well, unofficially, you meant to officially.
Wait, was that on the record or off the record? Because I can't tell.
Trust me, bro. June 30th, we're out of here. But not officially, sort of.
Kind of.
And stuff. So, but this is my problem. And I did a short on this on the channel today. And I said, San Diego State, you're better than this. So be better than this. This is 8th grade project letter writing where you can't say, hey, again, and you can't make this up. Freedom of Information Act is how this letter came out. Effective June 30th, 2024, or at an agreed upon later date, we're out. And then discuss, but don't skip that last line of point 1. An extension given unforeseen delays involving other collegiate athletic conferences beyond our control. Well, there's only one of those, friends, and that's our friends in San Ramon.
Hang this thing up. We're out of here.
That's George Kliavkoff and the Pac-12. And so I don't know. Is this San Diego State being just totally incompetent? Somehow I don't believe that.
No.
Or were they given promises and assurances that the Pac-12 couldn't fulfill?
It had to be. I mean, I can't believe that San Diego State wants to be in this position.
Had to be.
I mean, I can't believe that San Diego State was like, yeah, man, hey, so, hey, JD, hey, Adela, yeah, so on Monday we're going to wake up and, we're going to ink a letter that basically says we intend to leave the conference and everything's cool. But then 5 minutes after we send that letter where we copied all the presidents in the conference on it, we're going to send an email and say, no, that wasn't, we weren't telling you we were leaving.
No.
We just wanted to see what the lease said. That's all.
Whoa, what do you
Dude,
mean? We're not
don't
breaking
go and
up.
get the U-Haul, bro. We're not ready.
Whoa.
We're in pod phase, not U-Haul phase. We need a
Dude.
box to slowly put our stuff in. Just chill.
We can fix this. Let's just have some makeup sex and I'll order a pizza. We'll work it out.
Yes.
I'm a man.
That's it feels so childish.
Yes.
And I just don't believe that San Diego State operates like
And
that.
I guarantee you one
don't.
day it'll come out as to what exactly happened. Now,
Oh.
that day won't be soon.
I don't think there's any doubt about that.
But one day it'll come out.
Yeah, I don't think there's any doubt about that. I don't think that in any way, shape, or form do I believe that San Diego State is this naive, this incompetent. I don't believe it. It is, I have never known San Diego State to be anything but top class in business. I don't believe that they are now. I just simply think that this was one of those situations where San Diego State got in bed with somebody that essentially couldn't perform. You're in a situation where I have to believe that George Kliavkoff and because he has a team of people that work around him, were assuring De La Torre, hey, this is done. We're delivering this. And they couldn't deliver it. And they couldn't get a TV deal. And I think this also goes back to John Canzano's little bomb a couple of weeks ago about grant of rights is done.
Me?
Awfully similar in time, awfully similar in messaging, right? Like, hey, John Canzano says the grant of rights is done. President Robbins, Bobby Robbins, down in Tucson, Arizona, says never heard of it. And all of a sudden, San Diego State's writing letters of withdrawal and then saying they never did that, even though we know they did because they did, and they say they didn't, but of course they did. Like, I think this Pac-12 thing where they're out trying to scheme and trying to maneuver, you got to get a grant of rights done.
Yeah.
And I don't know, man.
It's the beginning and the end. I mean, until you have a grant of rights, there's no sense in writing letters or talking about that you're going to go somewhere or any of that. And I think that's kind of why I look at some of these other conferences and I'm like, yeah, dude, have you noticed how some of the other conferences have kind of handled their business as far as like Texas and Oklahoma leaving or, whatever example you want to use. I mean, again, we've never seen anything like this, mainly because nobody's ever been this stupid, with all due respect. I mean, I'm not out here trying to hate on San Diego State, but they're not really giving me too much of a choice because I'm not going to buy in. Again, Glenn, I love you, bro, and I'm not trying to make it personal, but I'm not buying into that. I think it's a long stretch, reach. I mean, I even agree. Calling it a conspiracy theory is not far off. I mean, to sit here and be like...
It feels like it.
Yeah, I mean, to sit here and be like, oh, yeah, this was the plan the whole time. They're going to write this letter, then they're going to have to rescind it, and then, the Pac-12 isn't going to have a grant of rights or, they're not going to have a media deal which leads to a grant of rights until, what, today's July 5th? I mean, what are we going to wait till the 21st? Like, what are we doing?
Yeah,
And
I don't...
I just can't... I just don't see it as a conspiracy.
The answer is I don't know what they're doing.
Yeah.
I really don't. All right, couple more of your comments here. Meat Rocket 304 says no Morgantown on the Raps. So sad. Is there really no Morgantown on the
No,
Raps?
it's on here somewhere. I don't know if it's in the shot. I'm pretty sure it is.
Probably not in the shot, but I'm pretty sure.
I remember talking about putting Morgantown on the Rap.
Yeah, we talked about Morgantown.
Norman's on the Rap.
Norman's on the Rap like 11 times.
Boulder's on the
Starkville,
Rap.
Boulder, Clemson.
You know.
Miami, New York, Dallas, Los Angeles, C-Bus. Iowa City. How did Iowa City make it and Morgantown did not?
Athens made it.
Oxford. Oxford made it.
Yeah.
You know.
I mean, I know RSL didn't make it, but...
It's Real, Salt Lake, please. Sorry. Let's see. Harry Austin Says, my question, this is the second time San Diego State have looked outside the Mountain West. Thank you. At what point does the Mountain West say enough, or does the Mountain West just accept every 10 years that San Diego State's outside, looks outside the marriage? Well, listen, honey, you've gained a little weight.
Honey.
Things are sagging and bagging. And I got to tell you, George Kliavkoff's been working out. No. 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 I knew you were going to do that. No. George is in no. No.
Here I am.
No, George. But you're not wrong. Let's see. J-Rod says, no Stillwater makes me sad. It's Stillwater's absolutely on this wall.
Okay, listen. Hold on. You don't get to roll into the comments section and be like, yeah, how could you guys not put, Stillwater
Stillwater's on the wall.
It is on the wall.
It's on the wall for sure.
I mean, next time we rewrap the wall in like 10 years, we'll put it to a vote, and all of you guys can put in your cities, and we'll figure it out. How about that?
Lawrence is on. You guys are being ridiculous. Lawrence is on the wall. You don't have Pullman. San Diego made the wrap. They did. Yes, they did.
Yeah.
Shy Bones says, I have an open marriage. Wow. Okay.
What
I mean,
now? Let me tell you what now.
That's fine. Friends of the program texted me. The look is so much better. Lighting, cameras, wrap, all looking great.
What about the
appreciate
sound?
that.
Does it sound different?
Yeah. Does it sound any different?
It should acoustically sound better.
Acoustically, it's completely different.
Acoustically speaking.
Yes, from an acoustic perspective.
Yeah,
Jeremy Callahan, please go get a sheet of paper, write Ames on it, and tape it up there over Iowa City. Ames is right fucking here. Where's Ames? Is right here somewhere.
No, the point is not that Ames is not on the wall. He wants a certain city covered.
Yes, because Ames is Iowa State. Iowa City is the Hawks.
Yeah.
Go Hawks.
Yeah.
Jedi Master, Mountain West should say see ya to San Diego State. I just think at some point, and people are trying to vilify Commissioner Navarez, and I say to hell with that.
Yeah.
I think she has done, and her board has done the exact right thing here. Play hardball. You want out? Okay, cool.
What position have you been put in?
Cool. Is the neighbor girl hotter? Okay, great. Go for it. But I'm not going to be waiting here. Me and the kids are out, right? Like, I'm not going to be sitting around waiting for you. I'm not going to be pining over San Diego State because, by the way, they also have bigger fish to fry, man. They got to go and get theirs.
Yeah.
Mike Rochburn says hashtag Team Stand.
Bro.
It's a good man. It's a good man. Monty is the way Alvarez. Where is Salt Lake City and Provo? Both are on the wall. Both are on the wall. So, that guy, it's a guarantee. Tom says, San Diego State, I heard the Pack thinks you're cute. San Diego State. Mountain West, I'd like to see other people. Mountain West, get the fuck out. Pack, I just want to be friends, San Diego State. San Diego State. See what I had said, what I meant? No, Gloria, what I had said was...
Oh, what are you talking about, man?
It is a really good dating analogy.
It is.
Right? Like, it is a really good got caught cheating analogy. Jeremiah Champion says, people getting offended over the wall, the USA is pretty big. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Let's see. Brass balls. Yeah, I don't see any Utah cities either.
Huh?
Salt Lake is on here.
Let's go somewhere.
It's just too high up, one. And Ames is right fucking there. Settle down, Iowa. Ames is right there.
Oh, sure. Of course I understand why people are upset.
Yeah. Where's he? Lawrence is right here, outside of the camera angle.
I mean, we can put a GoPro up in the corner of the wall if you want to.
Stillwater is right here.
Yeah, they just can't see it, so it doesn't count. That's the problem for them.
They don't
believe us.
We need a floor camera that's got like the floor level.
Yeah, I mean, I guess. Damn.
Saul Goodman says Team Lean and Ranch.
That's my guy. That's my guy right there.
MJ Bissett says, where is our 34 million?
Dude, seriously.
Spangler, I could count four Normans. Graphic designer was obviously a Sooner fan.
All gas, no brake.
I actually kind of said that. Cougar Tracks, no Logan. Logan did not make the wall. Salt Lake City and Provo made the wall. Jedi Master, the only place that matters is Norman. Raider Mark says, need a zoom out. Oh, God. Do I even attempt
Bro,
this?
are you going to zoom out,
Should
bro?
I
What are
zoom
we,
out?
Bro, you're going to zoom out?
Do I zoom out?
Whoa.
Whoa, bro. Bro. That's as far as it zooms out.
Yeah, I can't zoom out anymore, I don't think, can you?
No, that's it right there. There's the clarity part.
I mean, that wrap is crispy, dude. That wrap is slick.
That is. Starkville is up there in the top corner. Norman, Houston, Madison. Yeah, Norman did get a lot of love. Fort Worth, Athens, Houston, Oxford, Clemson.
Yeah, the graphic designer was like, say less.
Yeah, exactly right. Exactly right. Well, there you go. The Monty Show, as always, powered by our good friends at Bucked Up Energy, the official energy drink of the Monty Show. Just finished a Bucked Up Miami. As usual, it was amazing.
Bomb.
Although I shot a 99.
Yeah, we didn't play golf. We hit balls.
A 90. I had the best round on Sunday and the worst round on Tuesday.
Because it's garbage.
And actually, no, Sunday 85, Monday 81, Tuesday 99.
Because it's garbage.
99. But I will say this, I had a ton of energy on the back because I had a buckshot and a Miami driving up. So I was lit. I felt really good.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the thing I really like about Bucked Up products. So we golfed yesterday, came home around noon. We were up at Canyons in Park City, came home around noon, turned on the Traeger smoker, banged out some ribs, wings, kebabs, all that time. Like, I felt great. Felt great. It's long-lasting. This is what I really like about Bucked Up. Long-lasting energy you can count on. And it gives you a mental lift so you can think better. Hung out with the neighbors on the 4th of July. Like, the whole thing was amazing. And it was all made possible, by the way, by Bucked Up. Because, dude, it was not cool over the weekend.
No.
It was warm up in Park City when we were golfing. And I'm telling you, the buckshot, which is in the description below, go get it. You get a 6-pack of buckshot sent right to your front door so you can try all the different flavors. I'm a watermelon guy, but the other thing, what did I have for breakfast today? Didn't get hungry until about 11:30. Had a Buck Bar at 7 and felt great all day. They're just good products, and they're all free samples in the description below. Go check it out. They'll send it right to your front door for no cost. At Bucked Up, you know that you are getting absolutely reliable energy and nutrition because they use quality ingredients at Bucked Up. And listen, if you need collagen peptides, I just restocked on my Bucked Up protein powder, which I am using. I crossed the 35 pounds loss threshold over the weekend.
Do you even lift?
And I'm telling you, I give a lot of credit to Mrs. Monty for her cooking and Bucked Up. Because I use their protein powder, I use their collagen peptides, I use their buckshot, I use their energy drinks. Hook it up, buckedup.com. Use the promo code Monty to get 20% off your purchase at checkout.